Hello, Miss Jessica's class, and scholars and parents. I just wanted to show you a few things about your COL slideshow. So a couple of things to keep in mind when you open up the slideshow. The directions are on the second slide, and there's a link to this video. And it gives you a few different things, pieces of advice. The main thing to keep in mind is that you don't want to write on a slide or modify or edit a slide or change a slide that it has anyone else's name on it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is scroll down. You could either use your arrows, okay, or you can go over here on the left side and use this cursor and scroll down and find your slide with your name on it. Okay, so I'm going to find the one that says Laura. Okay, and now this is the one I can write on. Just so you know, if you accidentally make a mistake and you thought this was your slide or something and you did something to it, just go to Edit, Undo. And I'm going to go to Edit, Undo twice because it didn't put back everything. So now it looks like it was before. If I make a mistake and I feel like I might have changed somebody's slide, then I might email Miss Jessica right away and say that I did so that she could fix it. So nothing ever gets lost. That's the good news. None of your work will ever be lost. It's just can be a lot of work on the teacher's part if we have to go back and change things. So try your best to only work on your slide. So just a couple of tips when you're on your slide. That you can, let me show you some cool things you can do. Here it says take a snapshot. It's nice for our families, our parents, and other scholars to get to know you. So you can either insert an image, so you go up to insert an image and upload from your computer a photo, okay? If you have a photo from your computer, there's also photos here if you save your photos on your computer. Or if you don't have any photos, you can also use your camera, insert an image, and it'll come up. And you could say, ah, and click this yellow button, and then insert it, and there you are. And you can size it by clicking on the corner here and move it where you want it. Okay, and make it as big as you want it by making it bigger here or smaller here. Okay, you might not want it big enough that people could see. Okay, and then on each of these boxes, you're going to write some things you're proud of. And so here, this box is this year what you're most proud of. Think about this fall, what you're most proud of in Miss Jessica's class or working with your adult at home. What is something you're proud of? And you could use text here, okay? It could be, let's say you were proud of your art project or your passion project, okay? And you might write, my art project, okay? Notice that you can change, you can highlight your text, and you could make it bigger if that's the only thing you're going to write here, okay? You can make it bigger by changing the size, smaller and bigger here. You could change the color of the letters here, okay? You can change, you can also use the align function and make it centered, okay? And then if you want to put an image or a slideshow or a link here, let me show you a couple things you can do. Let's say I wanted to put an image here. I can go to Insert, Image, and again, I can either upload an image from the computer, okay, or photos, or I can search the web if I wanted an image here, and I could search for art, okay, and decide what picture I wanted to put in here and double click on it, and then that's super big, so I can make it smaller. If I made a mistake and I feel like I ruined my slideshow, I can always go to Edit, Undo, and change it, okay? And I just wanted to show you another thing you could do is you can put a link to a slideshow. If some of you have shown a video or slideshow to your families and you wanted to put a link to the slideshow, if you highlight the words here and you go to this chain link right here, okay, this is where you can paste, Control V, or paste the link. First you would have to go to your project and get the link. So if it was a slideshow, let's say this was the link I wanted to share, I might go to Share and get the link down here. Notice it says link copied. And now I can go back to my slideshow and put my cursor here and push Control V. And now that is a link to my slideshow to share with the community. So those are just a few tips. You can change colors and make it your own. Add some images. Be proud. Notice it's going to be bigger when we push present. It's going to look bigger. So the pictures that you put will be bigger after you do it. So have some fun with it and share what you're proud of and your favorite things from the fall. Looking forward to hearing and seeing what you guys come up with. Enjoy.